Good morning and welcome to the class. So, today we will discuss about some tribal uprisings. So, students, as we have seen that the tribals were not at all happy with the British and being dissatisfied by the activities of the British, many tribal groups, Adivasi communities all over the country revolted against them. And so, here we will discuss about two tribal uprisings. They are Santhal and Munda uprisings. So, about Santhal uprising, we have come to know that the Santhal resided in Bhagalpur in Bihar to Orissa near the Rajmahal hills. And the whole farming land of the jungle area in the region belonged to them. They cultivated and lived peacefully before the arrival of the British. But after the arrival of the British, they introduced permanent settlement and also introduced railways, road extension, etc., which created eviction to many Santals from their land. And with the arrival of railways, merchants and traders came and forced to the Santal peasants to buy luxury goods on credit and pay during harvest time along with interest. And when they failed to pay back the loans, then the balance increased year by year. And so they had to give up their crops, plough, bullocks, and finally land. Even their future generation suffered the same. As a result, the Santals rose to a number of revolts under the leadership of four brothers. They were Sidhu, Kanu, Chand, and Vairav of Vagnadi. Next, let us see about the Munda Uprising. It is also same uprising which started by another tribe, and it is one of the most important tribal uprisings against the British rule in India. They were a prominent tribe. Who were prominent tribe? The Mundas. The Mundas were a prominent tribe in Bihar region. They live in Bihar. But during the British rule, many non-tribals entered into their area and grabbed their land and forced the Mundas to work as laborers. The Mundas protested and rebelled against those non-tribals. That is, non-tribals will include traders, moneylenders, and zamindars. And the rebellion was led by a great Munda leader called Birsa Munda. He was a young Adivasi. He started the revolt in the Chotanagpur region. The entire Munda community joined together under his leadership. Our next topic about the tribal chief under the British rule. Before the arrival of the British, the tribal chiefs were important people. They had economic power, right of administration to control their territories, etc. But under the British rule, it means when the British came and interfered in their life, their powers changed. They lost their administrative power and were forced to follow laws made by the British. They even had to respect the British and discipline the tribal groups. Next, tribal discontent. The tribals were discontent and dissatisfied with the British. They were not at all happy with the activities of the British. They often revolted against them as they were exploited by British and other traders. And all the outsiders created restrictions on their freedom of life. Even after independence also, the tribals faced problems because the forest areas where they were living came under conservative act. As a result, life became extremely difficult as they began to face eviction. However, their periodic unrest were put down by the police. So, dear students, we have come to the end of the lesson, and in the next video I will provide you the question answer. Thank you.